the Brave. The camp of Alexander on the banks of the Jhelum. Inside a tent, Alexander is sitting on a high chair and his 4 generals are sitting on low chairs. 2 Greek soldiers are standing at the door. Alexander is having a talk with his generals.
The Battle of Jhelum will go down in the history of our country. It'll go down in the history of India too. It will go down in the history of the world. I've never fought such a battle before. I haven't either. Until the last moment I couldn't believe that we would be able to defeat the army of Purus. Yes, it has been a great battle. Perhaps the greatest of my life. I must say, every Indian soldier fought like a tiger. They fought like devils, Your Majesty. The Indians are good soldiers. They know how to fight. They fight better than our men, but their generals aren't as good as ours. If you mean they aren't as brave as the Greek generals, I don't agree with you. But they aren't very skillful, Your Highness. I see what you mean. And here I agree with you. The Indian generals are still following the old methods of warfare. Their battle plans are faulty, and they depend too much upon their elephants. But as fighters, they are wonderful. I have the greatest respect for them. I was amazed to see how Porus fought in the Battle of Jhelum. He continued to fight even when others had left the field. I think he killed at least 100 of our men with his sword. And injured many more. He was badly injured himself. That's why we were able to capture him. Oh, he's a brave man and a great soldier. I wish he were one of my generals. He's a proud man, Your Majesty. A soldier is not a soldier if he is not proud. I am not at all angry with him. He was not frightened by the news of my victories and refused to bow before me. He will be brought to Your Majesty soon. Let us see how he behaves. I am sure he will not behave like a coward. Sir, Porus has been brought to the camp. Has he been put in chains? Yes, Your Majesty. Go and remove the chains and bring him in. I don't want to see a brave man in chains. They should not have put him in chains. He is a king, besides being a great soldier. You may go. Well, how are you, Porus? My name is Puru. All right. Are you sorry for the mistake you made, Puru? I made no mistake, sir. Didn't you reject my proposal? I did. I refused to be your vassal. Do you know that many kings have gladly agreed to be my vassals? I know that. And I also know that none of them is Puru. He is indeed a very proud man. Don't you realize that you are my prisoner? I do, but that doesn't make any difference to me. I am still the lawful king of my country. How shall I treat you? As a king should another king. Puru, you are a brave man. I'm pleased with you. I want to be friends with you. Will you be a friend to me? On one condition. What is that condition? My kingdom should remain independent, and you should treat me as your equal. Agreed. I am proud of your friendship, my brother. I'll do my best to be worthy of the friendship of Alexander the Great.
Now let's do the glossaries of Puru the Brave, lesson number 9. Very first word is here battle. Battle matlab yuddha in Hindi. To fight especially between armies in a war. So दो बच्चों की लड़ाई है तो we can say कि battle हो रहा है. Okay, it's only fighting. So battle is then when two armies are going to fight. Okay, skillful means very good at doing something. Capture, to take control of something and to catch. Coward means a person who is not brave. हिंदी में हम उसको बोलेंगे कायर, जिसके अंदर ब्रेवनेस की बहुत कमी हो. दैट पर्सन इज कॉल्ड एज कॉवर्ड. नेक्स्ट वर्ड इज हियर प्रपोजल. प्रपोजल मीन्स प्लान, आइडिया, ऑफन अ रिटन वन. सो कोई प्लान है, कोई आइडिया है जो कि राइटिंग फॉर्म में है, दैट कैन बी कॉल्ड एज प्रपोजल. Sixth word is here general. Okay, so what is the meaning of general? मीनिंग ऑफ मीनिंग ज़्यादा है, हिंदी में हम उसको सामान्य बोल सकते हैं, बट यहाँ पर जनरल की मीनिंग अलग है. दैट मीन्स एन आर्मी ऑफिसर इन अ वेरी हाई पोजिशन. सो जो बहुत हाई पोस्ट पे आर्मी ऑफिसर होगा, दैट कैन बी कॉल्ड एज जनरल. ओके. सेवेंथ वर्ड इज़ हियर डेविल. डेविल मीन्स प्रोफाउंडली बैड स्पिरिट और बीइंग, बहुत बुरा इंसान है, तो उसको वी कैन से डेविल. एथ वर्ड इज़ हियर डिफीट. डिफीट का मतलब होता है हराना या हरा देना. टू विन अ गेम और अ फाइट, यानी कि किसी को हरा देना, यानी कि कोई गेम जीत जाना या फिर कोई फाइट जीत जाना. ओके, दैट कैन बी डिफीट. वेसल, अ मैन प्रॉमिसिंग टू फाइट फॉर अ किंग इन रिटर्न फॉर द राइट टू होल्ड लैंड. Okay, so that person can be called at vessel. Now let's do question answers. First question is here: which was one of the greatest battles that Alexander fought? Was he defeated in the battle? The Battle of Jhelum. It is a river name and it is situated in the north part of India. Okay, so the Battle of Jhelum was one of the greatest battles that Alexander fought. No, he won't defeated, यानी कि वो हराया नहीं जा सका. Okay. Second question is here: I have the greatest respect for them. Who is the I in this statement? Who are them? सो आपको क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है कि इसमें आई और देम जो प्रोनाउंस यूज़ हुए हैं वो किसको रेफ़र करते हैं, यानी कौन से नाउन को रेफ़र कर रहे हैं. आई इज़ फॉर अलेक्जेंडर एंड देम आर द इंडियन जनरल्स एंड सोल्जर्स. ओके, इट्स वेरी नाइस क्वेश्चन. नाउ लेट्स डू क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. What mistake did the Indian generals make? सो कौन सी मिस्टेक इंडियन जनरल्स कर रहे थे अकॉर्डिंग टू द चैप्टर. जब भी वो युद्ध लड़ते थे तो व्हाट द मिस्टेक्स दे वर डन, दैट इज आस्किंग अबाउट. द इंडियन जनरल्स फॉलोड द ओल्ड मेथड्स ऑफ वॉरफेयर. Their battle plans were faulty and they depended too much on elephants. So these are the mistakes they do. उनका बैटल प्लान अच्छा नहीं था, साथ में वो बहुत पुराने तरीक़ों से युद्ध लड़ते थे. And very important part that they are not using horses in the battles. They were using elephants. That is the big mistake of them. Question number 4 is there. How were the Greeks able to capture Puru? Capture means पकड़ना. Okay, so Greeks जो थे वो कैसे सफल हुए पुरु को पकड़ने में? This is the question. So let's write answer. Puru was badly injured. Injured मतलब घायल होना या चोट लगना. This helped the Greeks in capturing Puru easily. और इसी वजह से पुरु को easy way में कैप्चर कर लिया गया. Now let's do the next one. Why did Alexander wish Puru was one of his generals? So the answer is Alexander wished that Puru was his general because he was a brave man and a great soldier. Question number 6 is here. When Puru was brought to the camp, what did Alexander ask his soldiers to do? Why did he do so? So the answer is Alexander asked his soldiers to remove Puru's chains. He did not want to see a brave man in chains. Question number 7. What proposal of Alexander's did Puru reject? पुरू ने कौन सा अलेक्जेंडर का प्रपोजल यानी जो प्लान था वो रिजेक्ट किया? पुरू रिजेक्टेड द प्रपोजल ऑफ बीइंग अलेक्जेंडर वेसल. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज हियर. अलेक्जेंडर आस्क्ड पुरू, हाउ शुड आई ट्रीट यू? व्हाट वाज पुरूज रिप्लाई? सो द आंसर इज as one king should treat another. That is the answer of Puru.